Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you're well from wherever you're watching this channel. The parliament proceedings were met by chaotic scenes. Some of the chaotic scenes I shared in my previous analysis, ladies and gentlemen, when I talked about what Otiende Amolo delivered as a shocking message to the Speaker of the National Assembly. So something also happened almost the same time when Otiende was delivering his message. There's something about Peter K. Salasya, the Mumias East Member of Parliament. Now, Peter K. Salasya was forced by Moses Wetang'ula to apologize. And perhaps you're wondering why Peter K. Salasya had to apologize. Let me take you into that bizarre incident whereby it's alleged that the moment Ichung'wah was delivering a message, Peter K. Salasya was streaming himself.
Honorable Speaker, I was just perusing through what is going on my phone.
Yes.
And I saw the Honorable Salasya, the member for Mumias,
Yes.
is live streaming
The proceedings of the House.
proceedings of the House, recording himself from his seat at the back.
Peter K. Salasya has social handles that there are people who run, but then so what he did, he took that opportunity to stream himself live.
Huko ametusumbua sana huyu mtu huyu, ametusumbua sana akwenda akae huko pia akae huko kaa huko wewe Ichung'wah asusikie.
Now, there are statements which he was making, and most of those statements were bordering around the fact that Ichung'wah must go. So that's why when Ichung'wah started complaining, he said Salasya mentioned some palatable words. So this incident, ladies and gentlemen, I want us to go into it and get to understand what really took place, because Peter K. Salasya was forced to apologize. He had to apologize because of the wrath of measures that Moses Wetang'ula was going to invoke. Now, before we get further on that, ladies and gentlemen, kindly like this video. It is so important, because when you like this video, that is the only YouTube shares our content. Subscribe to our channel if you are not subscribed before, and to existing subscribers, thank you so much for that support. You know, the claims of Ichung'wah was that Peter K. Salasya was streaming live proceedings, but what you're seeing in that video is Peter K. Salasya streaming himself. Of course, at the back of behind the scene, you can hear voices of someone believed to be Kimani Ichung'wah's delivering some statements there, but Salasya was reacting to Ichung'wah's push to have Junet Mohammed removed from a seat which he had occupied. You see what happened? Azimio seems to have planned the event very well. They knew that Ichung'wah was going to arrive a bit late. So what they did, they said they arrive earlier than the Kenya Kwanza counterpart. That's why when you go to the Senate Assembly, in the Senate, if you go to the Senate, the same thing happened. That's why you find that there's a video about Boni Alwale pleading with Kingi to protect him, from the seat that he was actually being taken away from him. So when you come to the National Assembly, the same incident occurred whereby Junet occupied Ichung'wah's seat. So this is the reason why Salasya was reacting and saying that Ichung'wah mpaka tumtoe. I mean, that was the message, ladies and gentlemen. Now, let me take you to the reaction from Ichung'wah. Just watch this video.
Honorable Speaker, the House under the Parliamentary Service Commission has given us live coverage on national TV, and we cannot belittle the work of this House through such uncouth methods as live streaming, recording on your phone and live streaming what is going on in the House, and saying very unpalatable things on live media. Now, request that you ask him to even delete those things and apologize to the House.
So very well, if you look at that video and the Ichung'wah's words, then you realize that Ichung'wah was a bit disturbed by the fact that that video was being shared. Ichung'wah knows that yeye alikuwa na feel the embarrassment. The embarrassment ambayo alikuwa na feel pale ilikuwa iko juu. That's why he had to make that kind of reaction. And the reaction was very simple, was to force Wetang'ula to protect him from what was happening because the streaming was live. You see, even when Salasya was asked to respond to that accusation, Salasya had not switched off his phone. It was still streaming live. You know.
Honorable Salasya, is that correct?
Speaker, you know, most of the time when I've been staying here for a very long time without being given an opportunity to speak.
Honorable Salasya, is what is being alleged correct? Were you streaming the proceedings live and making comments along the way? Comments that your colleagues are saying are unpalatable. And that is the issue that has been raised by the member for Kikuyu.
Speaker,
you've even forgotten to switch off your phone. It's still streaming, I'm told.
Here. So I don't know, maybe Honorable Ichung'wah can say maybe what I've said. That is
Honorable Salasya, what I'll do is I'll instruct the clerk to get the logs on your phone. And if I find that what is being alleged is correct, then I'll invite a member to file a complaint and refer to the Powers and Privileges Committee for appropriate action. You can also be named. Salasya, I'm told you want to not to contribute because you are under quarantine on the issue raised. The clerk tells me you want to say something to that?
Yeah, Mr. Speaker, I want to say that whatever Mheshimiwa Ichung'wah said, if I felt like maybe it was in bad intention, maybe I apologize. But Mr. Speaker, also, as we people...
Order, Honorable Salasya. Were you recording? Because you say if, you know, it's like there's no remorse. If you are recording, it is not permitted by our standing orders. So if you did that, I want to guide you as a young member, and I want you to grow in your leadership. There is a lot of decency, and the Bible says the greatest word in human relations is one word called sorry. If you did that, say sorry and delete those logs, and we go on.
Okay, Mr. Speaker.
Very well, ladies and gentlemen, based on those videos I've shared, you can comfortably say that maybe in this case Salasya was guilty. You see, in Parliament it's not allowed for someone to stream because there is a body that does that. The live streaming has been delegated to a certain organ within the National Assembly to be streaming all this. What's happening. So Salasya took the opportunity to build his YouTube channel by streaming live. So that is exactly what was happening, and that's what Ichung'wah did not like, because the message was all about Ichung'wah and what they are planning to do to Ichung'wah going forward. So ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to rest my case there. Just go below in the comment section and you can offer reaction regarding this development. So perhaps if you're watching this video and you've not subscribed, take 1 second and subscribe, like this video. Until you catch up again, stay safe and stay blessed.